Hi, I'm Jerry James Stone, and in this video, we're going to talk about the shelf life of oatmeal. Let's get to it. Okay, so oatmeal is amazing. I love oatmeal. I love it in many different ways. But what's the actual shelf life of it once you buy it, bring it home, and open it up? Here's what you need to know. So the first thing that we're going to start with is we're focusing on straight up oatmeal. We're not talking about the flavored stuff like the peaches and cream or brown sugar or whatever. That's a whole different category than what we're going over right now. This is just straight, pretty much like rolled oats or steel cut oats, straight up oatmeal. The first thing that's important about the shelf life of oatmeal is storing oatmeal correctly. So just to give you a heads up, when you bring it home after you open up that package, because a lot of times oatmeal comes in either a cardboard container that has a little bit of a seal to it or a plastic bag, but those aren't adequate for storing oatmeal. So you want to make sure that you transfer those oats to an airtight container that you can then store in a cool, dry place. That's going to give you the best results for storing oatmeal. The reason you want to do that is because the two enemies for oatmeal, once you're storing it in your pantry, is one, moisture. You don't want any moisture to get in because that will just ruin the product. But also odor. You don't want your oatmeal tasting like things that aren't oatmeal. So by storing it in an airtight container, you can actually prevent that from happening. So obviously, like every other food that you buy, oatmeal, whatever package it is, whether it's a name brand or an off-brand, organic or whatever, they all have their sell-by dates or their best-by dates. And those are a good general rule. But if you transfer the oatmeal from whatever package it came in to an airtight container and store it in a cool, dry place, that oatmeal will actually last up to 2 years, which is great if you love eating oatmeal. There is one caveat here. So some brands, like especially like organic brands, depending on how they treat that oatmeal when they're processing it, can change like how long it can last. So oatmeal, it might sometimes say unstabilized. And what that means is the larger brands, they dehusk the oatmeal, they roll it, they steam it, and then they toast it before they put it in a bag and sell it to you. That process that those brands are doing when they're steaming it and toasting it is what allows the oatmeal to last up to 2 years. If it's not stabilized, then it's going to be a lot shorter than that, probably closer to 6 months. The reason that those oatmeals, the ones that aren't stabilized or not steamed, don't last as long is because oats naturally have an oil in them. And it's that oil that goes rancid because it's not treated, it's not cooked or toasted. But you can still get those to last a lot longer. If you put them in the fridge, those unstabilized oats can actually last up to probably about a year. The one thing to look out for when you're storing oatmeal at this length of time is to remember that it can degrade the quality. That means the flavor can be different, the texture might be a little bit different, but the thing that you want to look for over time is just to make sure that the oats aren't clumping together. If that happens, that probably means that moisture has gotten into the container that you're using. If the oats have a flavor that's not oatmeal, then that also means they're not good to eat. They're still safe to eat, but they're not good for you. So you want to look for those two things specifically just to make sure that the oats are fresh for the life of the storage. And this probably goes without saying, but if you notice any sort of discoloration or mold, definitely throw those oats out. That should be hopefully very clear. You definitely do not want to eat those at all. But if you do properly store them in an airtight container in a cool, dry place, regular standard oats will last you up to 2 years. If you like this tip, hey, give me a thumbs up. If there's something that you want to see, just drop a comment below. And if you like to cook like I do, I release new videos every single week, so please subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. So lastly, we want to look for, obviously, any sort of, okay, one more time, Jerry.